Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fascist Bulgaria. We are going to try to finish off Afghanistan this episode, hopefully Tibet and Bhutan, and then we can just basically have our troops take care of other regions. We are getting reinforced here, that's excellent news. We should be able to push across. Doesn't look like there's much for Dutch troops left. I can't imagine they have that much manpower. And then we'll just do a little island hopping. We could probably finish that off. Philippines is done, which is great news. This counts as a separate island, I guess, so we'll have to take care of that, I'm sure. We got our Field Hospital 4s and Excavation 5. What else could I add to this? I don't really want logistics companies. I don't think I would use the synthetic oil, so we're going to skip that. And we got this. I guess I never finished off the infantry equipment stuff. We're mostly using tanks now, but it can benefit. So these tanks are pretty powerful. Looks like they can't be pierced by any of them. They do have a river crossing disadvantage here, which makes sense. But the enemy's strength is relatively low. Looks like they pulled men out of here. They've all brought them back to defend. So perhaps, instead of doing that, you could cross... Yeah, that's what I like to see. So we should be able to squish this. I don't think that these motorized companies are going to hold up very well against 4 divisions of tanks. Because they can't pierce our armor. We've got a ton of breakthrough from our different researches. They have a decryption advantage. I don't know how they manage that. So they're transferring out of here into here, but they still don't have any supply or organization, so it shouldn't really matter that much. Looks like Japan's gonna cut them off. I guess if you want anything done right, you gotta do it yourself. Okay, what do we got going on down here? All is well. It would be nice to just take this Singapore port and get rid of that United States foothold. We are doing pretty well, honestly. I mean, this war is pretty much guaranteed in our favor at this point. You know, actually getting into the United States is going to be very difficult, and that's sort of as intended. So those units should be pushing back to the capital, which is being assaulted. This river crossing is pretty painful. Okay, rather than doing that, why don't you continue doing this? Okay, you don't seem to want to make an actual attack. Listen to me. I know what's best for the division. There we go. Alright, so this shouldn't take too long. Because they're going to be losing men, and they're just going to get pushed back into here. But they won't have any organization still. So we'll only have to take out a couple units that actually have organization. They're going to kind of just get bopped back and forth. As they drop out of this front, they'll go to the other one. But eventually one will fall. So it looks like this one's going to fall first, which will allow this tank division to just roll the rest of the way through. So that'll be the end of Afghanistan. Looks like this should be the end of this section. Yeah, they're pushing well. Let's see, how's this going? This looks about the same, which is fine. I think I'm just going to concern myself with this entire hemisphere region with my tanks, and then we'll focus on America after that, kind of make that a grand conclusion. I mean, we could nuke Afghanistan, but at this point it doesn't make much sense. It makes more sense just to ride the rest of the way in. Alright, so now they're pressured from multiple sides. We've got a ton of tanks pushing in on them. So when the units drop out, they won't have enough strength to reinforce. So they'll just end up in the bottom category here, which doesn't really count towards their actual defense. I think what I want to do also, potentially, is to edit this, or not to edit that, edit the actual tank itself, and make a new variant off of the Mark 1, because now I have more points, so I can make them a little bit better armored, well, more reliable. Let's just crank their reliability to max. So then this guy should produce the Mark 2. And the Mark II. And we can just make the ultimate medium tank, because we'll work on the armor after this, but the reliability is really going to help avoid problems. And I'm paused again. I don't know why that happens to me so much. I think I'm doing something and it's just paused. Okay. Looks like Germany wanted part of this glory as well. That's alright. Afghanistan has capitulated. Excellent news. So we'll grab our badass tank division here. And let's get them... Where do we want to push into? I think we want to come over here. And then down here. And then we'll just push and try to take out Tibet. So that'll eliminate all its units. And then Bhutan shouldn't be much of a problem. So we'll give them a front line, just there actually, and an offensive line just to take that. And then they'll go aggressively when ready. Okay, this is just about done. Then we can do a little more cheeky naval invasions. I think we can just take Singapore now. I'm not sure why they haven't bothered to do that. So I think I'll island hop some more here, take the Netherlands out completely, and then we'll go after Australian islands, then probably New Zealand. Okay, tanks are moving. Complete standstill up here. I think we'll just get to this when we get to this and figure it out later. We got our towed anti-air 1. We're going to keep powering down this. Let's get some into production just so we have some efficiency on it. Let's max that out. We probably don't need any more strategic bombers, so let's put this up, do that, and this. There we go. So that should work well. We do have enough oil to be producing our tanks at 9 a day, so that should meet our demands fairly quickly. So I think we take out Tibet, and then we rush on to Bhutan, because Tibet will leave a big gap here. This is just about done. So So where do we invade next? Probably just these little chunks here. Portugal still owns that. The funny part is that Portugal might be the last country on Earth that isn't involved by the end of this. Because we're going to do a world conquest for sure. I definitely feel it this time. Okay, troops are transferring. It's taking forever. Finish this off, then we'll send you somewhere else. I assume we probably have quite a few submarines. Okay. So yeah, I think we go for... which do we go for? Probably this first. It's got their new capital. We'll take that out. Then all these little guys. Push Australia off this chain. Just kind of consolidate until they don't have any room to do anything else. I think I'm going to land maybe in Singapore first, though. Well, it looks like that's being watched, potentially. Just in case it's not, let's do this. So we'll get those 2 units to land on Singapore. Just so that's no longer a concern, and then do the rest of the islands. Okay, naval invasion orders. Let's go from here to here. And go when ready. So they'll redeploy themselves. I bet our tanks have probably made it up here now. Yep. And the enemy capital has fallen. So why don't you go like that? I would think Tibet doesn't have, yeah, it's very little what they have left. It might just be a couple blocks of territory. It's going to make the difference here. So let's leave one behind. You stay there. I mean, that's just not going to work for them. So we should be able to push through. These tanks are astoundingly fast. So that'll be the end of Bhutan. Okay, Bhutan's done. Now I don't even see what other victory point they could have. Like, is it this airport? Must be something like that. Obviously a major river crossing here. Alright. So I think that means that, yeah, we trained up the extra 2 lines over here. Or the extra line. Where do I assign these guys? I think we just wait with them for now and see if we want to do something with them a little bit later. Okay, Tibet is done. So all this can just be cleaned up. And we never have to worry about it again. Okay, do we land here? We have not yet. Okay, they need 2 days of prep. Off that, and then come back across. Like, the British Raj shouldn't be able to do anything. Okay, got this. Grab one guy, run him to this. Grab the other one, just finish it off. Then we don't have to look at that ever again. Assuming we took out, yeah, we took out the bases in China. Very nice. I don't really know what to... Manguku? I think they're a puppet of Japan. So I don't think that's ideal. We didn't want to kill them. This counts as British Raj land, but it won't for long. What else could we do? We can go take on Ireland with our tanks. I think that sounds fun. So let's grab these guys. I guess a new army is fine. Let's have a couple tanking armies. Do the front line here. And then have them let's push the other end of Ireland and be aggressive. So once you get there, we'll start fabricating a claim. Astoundingly, this still exists. Okay, that should be done soon. Alright. So then we do naval invasion plans from here to here. Go when ready. I think we have a navy down here still. Okay, we'll just expand to there, the Java Sea. Then we'll take little pieces of the Philippines. Yeah, I like it. And you know what? I think these guys have definitely earned... Okay, well these... Let's take you out of here. Oh, these two troops aren't even mine. Okay, that's fine. I was going to turn them into actual Marines, because they deserve it by now. They deserve a promotion. So maybe what I'll do is train up like 2 divisions of Marines, or like 4 or something. Let's do like... Dude. Let's edit the Marine unit. Oh, we can't do much to it. I think that'll be fine. We'll just do 1 run. And have them here. And then those will be my Marines to finish off the rest of that. That should happen a long time ago, but it didn't seem very important, honestly. So these folks, what else can we have you attack? We can have you finish off Africa. Could put you up there. I could add you to the American front. I might do that. Give you a front line there. Just have you clean the rest of this off. Go when you get there. Be aggressive. Just so that's done. And then we can focus back on pushing that way with them. We are going to take Ireland with our other troops, which are just about there now. So we're going to start justifying a war goal. We could take on Portugal, but I kind of don't feel like island hopping for them as well, because they've got quite a few little things that we've left unassaulted. Improved infantry equipment. We still don't have night vision, or even anti-tank stuff. That's pretty funny. I'm pretty far behind on all that. It hasn't really come into play, though. Okay, so you guys... A couple more days. Okay, you got the jet engines. I think we should probably get mechanized that we can add to our tank divisions here at some point. We have towed anti-air. Hopefully that'll be improved soon. They killed 9 of my submarines. That's frustrating. Oh, you can't cross there. Yeah. Do that. Delete this. Because that damn Navy's still sitting there. You can do that, though. And then go when ready. Okay. Those tanks are going to find their way to America. Well, it feels good to be winning, especially after the questionable Chinese playthrough we had last time. I mean, for Bulgaria, we've done pretty well for ourselves. We've got quite a lot of land. After the war ends, we should get a significant amount as well. We're at 36% only, but that's okay. Yeah, maybe we'll just have Portugal be the last country we attack in this playthrough. I think those tanks should be able to push and clean this up, and then we'll set them about defeating the rest of Canada there. Okay, rocket engines 2, rocket engines 3. You should be set to move in 4 days. That's not too bad. This war will be ready when June 28th. So we got 6 days. Then Ireland should fall pretty quick. They're going to be stronger, definitely, than the other countries that we quickly use these tanks for, but I just feel like the tanks have such strength now, because they're so heavily decked out. And it's our doctrine, and it should just work out just fine. Okay, anti-air upgrade. Let's go improved anti-air 2. Could probably edit these divisions to have support anti-air. Got anti-tank attached. We aren't even really using those divisions, to be honest. We should probably do something with the armored divisions with it. Okay. Let's go ahead and declare war. I think my next option is maybe move down to South America with my other tanks and just start taking those countries on. While we're still building Marines to take care of the island hopping. Wow. Okay. Yeah, these tanks are so fast, they're actually getting overruns on people. So as they're retreating, we're faster than they are to get to the new location. Okay, Dublin's fallen, Cork's down. Enemies attritioned in there. This is true blitzkrieg. This is amazing. I don't think I've ever had a tank force quite like this in its strength. Okay, Ireland's done. Let's go we have these tanks, and then we're going to bring them down here and basically try to get them to beat the Brazilians or Colombians or something up here. So let's just give them a thin front line like that and push orders through here at least, and go aggressively when ready. So we should be able to transfer across. The other tanks should be en route still. It would be nice to take Newfoundland here. I never did end up doing that. Let's see if there's Marines running it. No, but we do have some submarines. I think we're going to be able to make this. We should be able to push out a motorized division with these two. Plenty of factories. We're almost done with the medium tank 2 upgrades. Or not. They'll get there eventually. That was just a reliability boost anyway. So where are you at? You're still in transfer. You're going all the way across. Yep. You're going all the way across. I suppose that's fair, though. Now these guys... Okay, you are transferring. Be there before too long. And if we can get Brazil out, then I'm going to do like Uruguay, Paraguay, Argentina, all that with these tanks. I am surprised this has held so strong for so long. It has basically been ignoring all these units. Okay, so we did push out the mechanized guy. So let me get one of you. I guess it doesn't really matter if it's one of you or both of you, but get up there. They should figure it out. And start moving. And once we get our real Marine divisions, we'll start putting them in. Oh, that was quite a stutter. Finish the radar I'll never use. Very good. We can look into synth oil. I don't think it's going to matter too much. I think we can get air superiority over here. Where is that Air Force today? Nova Scotia. How drastically are you outnumbered? Astoundingly so. Okay. Whoa. How many can we fit in that airport? 600? That should help. I think we have plenty of planes to do that with, too. That's a big one. Yeah, let's get like 1,000 of those. Let's add like all the strat bombers. So they should all be here. Do it so conservatively. Do close air support. This should be strategic bombing. That's fine. Start winning the air war in America. Eventually we can start nuking them. We've got 5 nukes working on a 6th. But alright guys, I'm going to call this an episode here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.